Alright guys, we are about to do our first night trip. We're totally unexperienced at doing this, so we're gonna see what we can do and hopefully make it through the night. It seems like a lot of guys are going out when we're coming in at the end of the night, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's make a trip out of it and see. I know my son's totally stoked. He's been wanting to do this the whole time. So I'm gonna take you guys to the back end real quick. I just did a couple things and I had a couple guys asking about the dual tanks and how I plumbed them in the rear. So let's take a look at that. So got the bimini cover here. So I usually Alright, so the rear, excuse the alligator clips, these are actually for the solar panels right here. And again, if you guys hadn't seen my other videos with the solar panels, I got one on each side and they definitely help with the battery charging. I have not actually charged my batteries with a charge unit in months, and I've always got plenty of power. I've got the voltmeter up on the dash there. I'm always running 12.8 or higher on here on at least the cranking battery. So again, the alligator clips are just for the solar panel chargers for each battery. The dual gas tanks, I pretty much all I did is get some extra fuel line and a couple of these little on-off valves. And again, what I noticed before I put these valves in is I was, getting draw from one side versus the other. So I mean, again, what I do, sometimes I don't fill up for weeks, if not a month, depending on how much I'm running a boat. So it'll just, check the fuel. I still got fuel in here, but it's definitely lighter. This one's full, so I just, crank one on, turn one off. I've never had to use the prime bulb. I know some of you guys have had issues with your motor sputtering and stuff like that. I've never even touched that. It fires up every time, so I guess I'm just lucky with that. So that's that. And I've never had water in here. I keep the plug in whether or not you're supposed to. I always keep the plug in because I don't accumulate water in the back. So going over to this side, I've just added this light on the rear here. I actually had these for another project. I bought 4 of them and never used them, so I just bolted it right through, which is nice because the screw will come right down on the back side here, the nut on the back, so you can tighten it down. And the wire I just have coming in here, and this is temporarily wired right now until I can make it a little nicer. But I figure I'm going out at night, hooked it up to a little switch here. So I've got one light on the rear. I'll do another one since I got 4 of these. Like I said, I'll put one up front. So just got it grounded there, and again, I'll clean up this wiring. You won't even see it, so it'll be nice and tucked away. And I don't know if I'm going to leave this wire back here. I might mount this switch somewhere. It's not a waterproof switch, so I might hide it or something so it's not it doesn't get splashed or anything like that. But again, yeah, we're going out tonight, so I want to make sure that I've got some kind of light on the boat. We've got the rear, obviously we got the nav lights and stuff like that. We're planning on just anchoring and fishing, so it should be pretty fun. So again, guys, there's the rear. Again, sorry for all the alligator clips and stuff like that. It's just a temporary thing. If they never come off, the vibrations never been an issue. So I think we're gonna do fine. So I'll fill you in on what we're doing next. Show them what game we got tonight, Dev. What do we got? What do we got for entertainment? Battleship.
On a ship.
Battleship on a small boat.
Oh my god.
Tighten up your drag. Just a little guy.
That's not little.
It's a little guy.
No, that thing's yanking.
It's a little guy.
Yeah, that's little. Sure.
Get him in, get him in, get him in.
It's a catfish.
Catfish, get him off of my bag.
Scissors.
All right, good morning. This is day 2 of our fishing excursion. Got Devin over there. He's been a mad fisherman going till about 2:30 at night. I turned in the towel way earlier, but I only had about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep, if that. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, we're here. It was a good night. Actually, we put the Bimini top up last night, which was nice because there's so much dew, morning dew and evening. Everything is just, gets covered in that moist, wet. Everything is wet this morning, but the cover actually kept it pretty nice. But everything else around it was pretty damp. It still is. So you can see the windshield is all, fogged up and stuff like that. I mean, the water temperature is 82 degrees. I think it was about 85 last night when we, about 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 82 now. So pretty warm. So you're getting a lot of that condensation going on. But we did good. Dev's up there. Got our Pop-Tarts out. He's fishing, making a mess all over the carpet with his worm castings. The inside is a mess right now. The little candles, we brought those little $5 tabletop candles, were nice last night. We just had one with one wick going. It's actually still going now just to keep the mosquitoes away, so we actually did pretty well with those citronella candles, which is nice. So I definitely recommend just maybe keeping one of those with you if you do an overnight trip, because it definitely saved us here. And of course, the off, but usually I'm a magnet for mosquito bites. I've got a few going right now, but I hadn't got any since a couple days ago. So we're gonna get on to fishing. We'll probably stay here another hour or so and then get on and get some food.